Hi guys and welcome to another vlog. I'm driving this. This is the Nissan Kicks Turbo. Straight away we are going to open the engine bay of this vehicle. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Okay, no hydraulic struts. That is the engine of the car and you obviously get insulation there as well. Disappointingly though, Nissan has not done anything on the outside. It looks the same as a regular Kicks, so there's no turbo badging at all. You get LED lights here. Unfortunately the indicators are not LEDs. There's a projector set up to okay, the fog lamps do get the cornering function, but they are halogens, towing hook up front, and there's also a camera here. Yeah, there is a camera right there. So the design actually quite nice, little bit crossover-ish, but certainly the Kicks looks really unique because obviously it doesn't sell well, so there are not many on the road as such. Anyways, as you can see, the wheels also look nice, ground clearance is ample, and they've given this dual tone treatment on the top. Obviously the roof is finished in orange with roof rails, and you've got blackened A pillar, B pillar, C pillar, along with gloss black finishing on the outside rear view mirrors as well, and there's cladding there. Now the wheels on this car happen to be 215/60/17s. The wheels actually look quite nice on this car, and the cladding runs all across as well. Coming to the rear of the car, again it's very sporty and nice, looks quite good. Yeah, the lights are again very well done. Now these are not LED lights, unfortunately. You can see there's a bulb for the indicator, and there is this chrome finish below the Nissan logo. Kicks written right there. The bumper is finished in black, along with, yes, that is the reverse fog light. Yeah, rear fog light, not the reverse fog light. What are you talking? And there is the exhaust of the car. Now pardon me, I can't really go much close because we're shooting in the rain. Say hi to the camera.
Hi.
How do you like the Kicks? That's not the way I asked. Anyways, let's open the boot of the car. There is a reverse parking camera here. In fact, this car has cameras almost everywhere, which is kind of unique for the segment. Not really. Boot is decent size, not really very big, and there is a light placement right there. There are hooks on either side as well. And let's get inside. So this thing actually opens. Yep. And why does it open? Because you can access things which you don't need to access at the moment. Let's open this. And the spare wheel isn't an alloy. Again, unfortunately, actually the spare wheel is not here only. It is below. Where are you searching? In the wrong place. There is a spare wheel of the car. Not an alloy, also a smaller sized one. Let's close this and let's get inside straight away. So you know what, there's camera placement right below the rear view mirrors too. Now there's decent amount of space at the rear. In fact, the seats are really very comfortable. Door pockets are big enough, and you don't get 3 adjustable headrests, but scooped out seat back, AC vents, and a 12-volt charging socket, but no USB plug at the rear, which is kind of unfortunate. Okay, you get a center armrest, and you can recline the seat to increase the boot carrying capacity with twin cup holders, but unfortunately though, it's a one-piece recline. Yeah, you have to recline it in one piece. There is no two-piece recline as such. I mean, 60/40 split is not there. Let's get inside and sit for a moment. So the seat's actually comfortable. Under thigh support is surprisingly poor here, and scooped out seat back. Meanwhile, headroom is ample. You get a handle, no hook here. Again, same thing replicated. Adjustable headrest, not for the center passenger, but slight hump here. And overall, see, the dashboard also looks really nice. Some premium treatment there as well. There's a light placement on the top too. Okay, no height adjust for the seat belts. So let's quickly get outside, or rather inside again. What happened? You can give me the umbrella now. Or actually, you drop me. Do you drop me till? Oh my! Listen, how will I put the umbrella? Okay, catch the umbrella at least. How are you running? Close it. Am I supposed to close it? Arey, you close the umbrella. This rains now have been an absolute pain in the rear. Okay, there is the camera. Let's quickly get inside. Request sensor placed here, and you see the dashboard feels nice and rugged, but shockingly there is no dead pedal on offer. That is very surprising. I don't know how Nissan missed out on that one. Meanwhile, first turn off the indicators, the lights as well. The wipers work really well on this car. Yeah. Okay, we'll use the spray as well. A lot of spray on offer, but very noisy too nonetheless. Now the light placement on the top, rather there is a lot of lights in this car, lot of lights. Seatbelt reminder on the top along with the passenger airbag. No auto dimming inside rear view mirror. No sunroof also. This is obviously for the mic, and this is kind of premium. See, yep. No light though. Same is the case here. There's no light though. And the dashboard has a lot of hard plastic, especially lower down. A lot of hard plastics, but this is actually soft in the center. Glove box is also decent size. It's actually big enough. Yeah, this looks nice. I mean, it is deep but not wide as such. There's storage space here, but disappointingly though, there are no cup holders at the front. There's one USB here, 12-volt charging socket. This is the start-stop button, and these are the AC controls. This is to lock the car. And this is for this 8-inch infotainment screen. By the way, it's a very slick screen, very nice to use, easy to use. But the highlight here is, of course, the 360-degree camera, which has a decent reception, not the best. Let's quickly get into reverse. Okay, this is the reverse parking camera. The guidelines are adaptive here. Obviously, it's got Apple CarPlay, Android Auto connectivity too. Let's get outside from here. Now, these are actually the buttons for the cruise control, and these are the buttons for the audio control. They don't move. Okay, these are wiper controls, automatic wipers, automatic headlights as well. And the instrument cluster is very basic here. I don't understand why they have put so much space, or rather taken so much space just for the temperature meter. And you get a digital speedometer with a multi-information display on the top, which says 8.7 kilometers per liter at the moment while I'm driving very aram se. And this is obviously the tachometer of the car. Car feels really rugged. I mean, yeah, it feels robust. But storage spaces could have been better. There is a massive storage space here, but there is no wireless charging on offer, no ventilated seats, 6 airbags, no sunroof. Lot of features missing. Does this open or not? It should be opening, na? Don't tell me it doesn't open. This doesn't make any logical sense. Why would this not open? So this thing doesn't open, which is shocking. And yeah, steering wheel is adjustable only for the height. That is, a lot of buttons here as well. Now, of course, for cruise control, auto stop start function, a dummy button just so that you can put the NOS function. Headlight leveler is here actually. Okay, these are the controls for the power windows, and you see this giving this carbon fiber sort of a finish. Now, these are the controls for the outside rear view mirror adjustment. Cabin looks really very nice. We're still stuck in the reverse parking camera. You know what? I can actually browse through here, can change stuff and just move around if I so need to do. So you have these widgets, you have voice commands too. It's actually a very nice system. Let's play an audio right away. Audio quality is actually quite decent. I love the treatment here. So it's a mix of, too rugged, too much hard plastics, and then soft touch as well, which kind of makes me think it's an afterthought here. But this car still misses out on a lot of features which is expected at this price point. Anyways, let's get driving straight away. Alright, we're all set to go, which means turning off the air conditioning. Unfortunately though, you can't turn off the ESP, and the performance is the same as the Duster. There's nothing to differentiate as such. So why are we doing a vlog on this car? Because of course the Kicks is more sophisticated than the Duster, which is right in front of us. Why is it more sophisticated? Because it's a newer car. Now this engine is fantastic. It's a phenomenal engine, and the pulling power is great as well. This is a 1.3 liter turbocharged petrol engine, which by the way was made in collaboration with Renault. Nissan is of course the car we are driving, and Daimler as well, and it is fantastic in the way it performs. You don't really need to take it to the red line because there's so much mid-range punch. Now it produces 156 horsepower at 5,500 RPM. Meanwhile, the torque output happens to be 254 Newton meters at a rather low 1600 RPM, and that's the reason why it feels really punchy to drive. It has good amount of grunt, and of course, because the chassis is so brilliant, you come across rumblers like this and you just drive through it without any issue. Okay, downshift, here we are into third gear. I could have put it in second, but I put it in third, and just see the way it performs. It absolutely pulls ahead strongly. What a brilliant engine. Yeah, honestly, it has some amount of yeah, it has some amount of lag lower down. This is minor lag lower down, because of which drivability is not the best, and the gearbox is not the best. I mean, it's far from the best, because yeah, you have to put in effort to shift gears, and the clutch is also heavy. But that is part of the experience, the whole effort while driving this car. You will really enjoy. The steering is also on the heavier side, but once the turbo spools up, my goodness, it gives you a nice fisted punch right ahead, pulling very strongly. The brakes are also very nice on this car. Grip levels are fantastic, but what is really the highlight of the Kicks is its suspension. It is fantastic. Okay, it is on the stiffer side, but it rides beautifully well. It's very flat, there's no bounciness, and it just tracks dead in its line. And even the handling is excellent too, because the steering actually has good amount of feel and feedback, and body roll is well contained. This is a very enjoyable car. With a turbocharged petrol engine under its belly, it feels even more fun to drive. You come across these bad roads, you can just glide through. Okay, that stiffness can be felt, but still it feels very composed, rides so good. I love the way the Duster, the Capture, the Kicks, and the Terrano, we should not talk about the Terrano, all these four cars ride and handle and offer steering feel as well. I know there's excess of steering feel here, but that actually, gives you over feedback. Cars don't give you feedback, This gives you over feedback. What's happening? Now, driving in the city can be a bit of an effort, but you can shell out rupees 1.7 lakhs more for the disappointing CVT. I say it's disappointing because obviously CVT gearbox does not do justice to a fantastic engine like this. Unfortunately though, Nissan has kind of messed up more things here because you cannot turn off the ESP, so that again messes things up. And there's a rev lock too, so it doesn't rev beyond 3000 RPM when you want to launch it. And you see, these are the kind of roads where you actually need four-wheel drive. So maybe Nissan should have offered four-wheel drive version of the Kicks, which is actually not present. However, that said, ground clearance is also ample, and over bad roads, this is such a brilliant car. But honestly, you don't want to crawl in traffic like this if you want to get the CVT. But that's something which we'll discuss later once you get to an open road. Yeah, there is significant effort in driving this car because the clutch not only feels heavy, it feels soggy to beyond a point. It's like you feel there's some sogginess in it. It's like chips which have been kept open for like weeks and months, and then all of a sudden you're like, crispiness is not there. So that clutch doesn't have that crispiness, like bite point is missing. I'm enjoying driving this car because it's so good. The chassis is brilliant. Now, of course, you get a good view of what's around, and the ruggedness and the robustness is just something. I mean, I can't put it in words. Now, I was on this road yesterday only. It was very smooth. I don't know how it's broken in one day itself. Okay, I'm exaggerating. 8 variants are available of the Kicks, and 2 of them happen to be for the 1.5 liter regular petrol. Yeah, not the turbo. 6 are for the turbo, out of which 4 are for the manual and 2 are for the automatic. This car wants to drive fast over such roads because it doesn't care at all. It just feels so brilliant. It can eat everything in its stride without any issue whatsoever, and splashy roly-poly is not its kind of thing to do. It just loves to splash though. क्या हुआ? डर गई? मैं तुम्हें दिखा रही हूँ बराबर है कि नहीं? हाँ. Oopsie. That is a bit of an issue in terms of ground clearance. That hurt my heart when the car scraped its underbelly. But then you really can't judge how deep a pothole is. The horn could have been better for sure. It's a bit meek, but nobody wants to drive on these roads. The Kicks wants to go here. It feels so comfortable. It is like a rally spec suspension. That is how well the car performs over bad roads. Now, of course, we need to talk about the engine more and more. Firstly, the car is fantastic. The engine is excellent, but you know, it's a bit slow because of the rev lock, and the traction control system cannot be turned off, so it bogs it down. Goes from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in 11.5 seconds. Forget everything. Let's just go. Yeah, that is the fun of this platform. What a robust platform. Absolutely fantastic and phenomenal. Now I get scared because you never know the depth of the pothole. Okay, car makers need to come up with some technology wherein you can actually read how deep that is. Oopsie doopsie doo. हाँ, यूटर्न ही लेना पड़ेगा बिकॉज आगे शायद नदी होगी, नदी में गाड़ी थोड़ी घुसा सकते हैं, बट मज़ा आता है चलाने में बिकॉज द किक्स इज़ रियली फैंटास्टिक यार. बट पीपल प्रेफर फीचर्स ओवर परफॉर्मेंस ओवर यू नो राइड एंड हैंडलिंग बैलेंस. क्या हुआ? I know there's a little bit of traffic. It's actually that Desire has got stuck there. I'm going to winch it out from there. Okay. Oh my goodness. It's the Desire going down. There is ample amount of ground clearance. वहाँ से जाना ही नहीं है basically. Innova is thinking क्या करूँ? What should I do? Well, Kicks has no issues whatsoever, but I'm still not going to go through that patch. Innova might drown. No, it will not. First and foremost, even if Innova goes underneath, nothing will happen because Toyota reliability kicked in here. ये अभी बम्पर चेक कर रहा है, सब कुछ ठीक है. इज योर बम्पर फाइन? हाँ, सब ठीक है भैया, चलो कोई नहीं. ओके, लेट्स गो. टाइम टू किक सम एस. ये तो बहुत ज़्यादा डीप है. मैं बता रहा हूँ ना, हम लोग फालतू का जाते हैं ऑफ रोडिंग के लिए. महिंद्रा एकेडमी कहते हैं. ये देख लो, यहीं पे एकेडमी है, आजू बाजू में ही एकेडमी है. एकेडमी से कम थोड़ी है. यहाँ पे क्रॉल मोड चेक कर लो, रट्स, मड, स्लैश, यू नेम इट, एवरीथिंग इज देयर. Car doesn't do roly-poly at all, which is so good about it. It just feels so well, I mean, fantastic to drive. Really great mechanical package.
काय चालू आहे?
काय पण नाही मला. फर्स्ट गियर. Takes a shift to third to get to 100 kilometers per hour. In fact, it does 93 kilometers per hour in second. So the range actually starts at around 11.5 lakhs or so whereabouts. Top end is for 17 lakhs for the automatic. Top end is the automatic is not available in the top trim, which is this one. This costs 16.74 lakhs. So the pricing might look at the high side, but is actually cheaper than the Creta as well as the Seltos. However, if you're looking to buy a car with this engine, just get the Duster. And on that bombshell, it's time to end. Thank you so much for watching. And why did I recommend the Duster? It's very simple, you know. The Duster's biggest USP happens to be the fact that firstly, Renault service is much better than Nissan service, and Nissan service centers are not available only, and that's one of the reasons why I would not really recommend this car. Plus, you need a sunroof, and I did not mention it lacks a sunroof, but I did mention it lacks a sunroof, and there's no sunroof on offer, which is very disappointing to me because there should be a sunroof on offer. And I like the MID. You can see a lot of information saying range, current, fuel economy. Okay, it gets a 50-liter fuel tank. Real-time mileage should be, I mean, in the real world, you should get somewhere between 8 to 12 kilometers per liter, which is also very respectable. This engine is fantastic. It's a really very nice engine. It's refined, but not the most refined. It's not as refined as the Hyundai Kia 1.4 liter TGDI motor, but still refined enough so it gets the job done. So you see, there's a hit, there's a miss, but you know, honestly, Nissan really needs to do much better if it wants to give us something which is really breakthrough. Now, of course, it gets Nissan's connected car tech. You cannot remotely start the car. However, where's the remote? It's in my pocket or what? Yeah, with this remote, you can actually start the car and you can also cool the car. But unfortunately, that feature is not working only right now. That's kind of surprising. So guys, if you like this vlog, you know what you have to do. Give the thumbs up. That's a like button, and also subscribe to the channel. I will see you guys in the next video real soon. Bye-bye. Take care. Ho gaya? Let's accelerate through this puddle. Just imagine I accelerate and the puddle is having a big puddle and you fall. Your tire goes there, I'll leave from there. Do you think that's a possibility?
कितने खुदगर्ज इंसान हो सकते हो?